Welcome back to Uncut Never Filtered. You're here with Phil, Nick, Tim, and we're here to talk about the Van Winkle 12-year Lot B. I'm excited.
You're excited. Feel these nipples.
That's right.
Up next.
All right, so as luck would have it, we were able to acquire this fantastic bottle through the VABC, a regular drop where they drop Eagle Rare Blantons and maybe some Van Winkle 12-year. We were able to get it for MSRP, $150.
This comes in at what, 90.4 proof, I believe?
Oh yeah, 90.4.
Okay.
It's a heater.
This came from Julian Van Winkle III. So in 1991, Julian had a bunch of this 12-year juice. He broke it down to two types. You had Lot A, which was a lot smaller in volume, considered his exceptional juice out of all of those barrels. And then he made Lot B a lot bigger, but in his opinion, still a very, very good bourbon. Flash forward to 2025, Lot A no longer exists. If you have a bottle, come be my daddy. Hit me up in the comments below. The rest of us, we are stuck with Lot B. Not a bad problem to have.
So this was all made in 1991.
That's where the Lot A, Lot B started.
Oh, okay.
He started that, and then now I think 1991 was the only year they had a Lot A,
Oh, okay.
and it just kept on going in the Lot B.
I see.
And again, a lot of people try this and they'll compare it to Weller 12, where they'll go a side by side of a 12-year weeder, the Van Winkle Lot B, and they said there's not a lot of gap in the profile, the taste, the flavor, but they're pissed off about the huge gap in the cost of acquiring those bottles. You know, 150 MSRP, secondary market right now between $900 to $1,200. I think is what this is going for secondary, which is a lot cheaper than I think it's been in previous years, which again, looking good for us as that market starts to come down to manageable expectations. But it's supposed to be a more of a savory sipper than that in-your-face proofy pour. There's only one way to find out.
That's right. Let's get in on the nose.
On the nose. Cheers.
Ooh, I'm getting like the butterscotch notes. Very sweet.
I agree. Those are the two things that really stick out prominently right there on the nosing.
Very, very sweet. It smells fantastic, honestly.
It does. And for how much I poo-poo Buffalo Trace products and say, you know, nothing's worth more than MSRP and sometimes barely not that. I think of like Elmer Tea Leaf, for example. This smells like something. You get the age statement at 12 years. This nose, so far, it's adding up to that price.
Right. It's looking good so far. If you're going to have a lighter proof bourbon, these are the notes you want, especially, right? You want it to be smooth. You want it to be a little bit sweeter. You want it to... It's not meant to be in your face with all the other notes that come with a higher proof bourbon.
Absolutely. What do you think? Should we get it on this palate?
I'm ready.
Oh yeah.
Cheers.
And drink like it punches up above its proof point, but it's still very, very solid pour. Smooth, savory sipper. This is something you want to take your time with and enjoy and rip apart.
You don't get a lot of initial flavors in your face off the sip, but the longer it sits in the palate, the more flavors that are coming up. You know what I mean? There's not like some bourbons you take a sip and it's kind of like boom, cherry right in your face. It sits and it kind of evolves on the palate. And I am getting some of that butterscotch and even a little bit of the kettle corn off of it. It's not as pronounced, I'd say, as the nose, which you maybe expect it to hit you with the flavors right away. It's still very good, but it's just not very in your face, and I think the lower proof is probably a testament to that too.
Yeah, I would say it's still oily and viscous. It coats the mouth, it coats the tongue.
Yes.
Not a long finish because of lower proof, but it's a medium finish. Maybe not necessarily with a hug or anything like that, but just staying on your tongue and the flavor staying on your tongue for a decent amount of time.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if you really necessarily get that with a lot of lower proof bourbons.
No, you don't.
Very enjoyable.
I bet you there's I just feel like there's better to be had, you know. I mean, I don't want to poo-poo on it like you said, but it almost meets the MSRP. I would say it's right there at MSRP, but the value of it, but not secondary market. It don't meet that to me.
Can we agree on this? To me, the nose is better than the palate.
I agree with that. Nose comes through nice and strong.
Right.
The flavors are they're good, but it's delicate.
Yeah.
It's a delicate sipper. I think if you think of it with that frame of mind, that reference, hey, this is something I'm gonna take my time with. I'm gonna sip it. It is a delicate pour, but it is. I would agree. There's a more enjoyable experience of the overall flavors and then the palate.
I like to visualize sometimes.
I'm gonna do a terrific show today, and I'm gonna help people because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
You know what? I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna get fucked up.
Yes.
I gotta drink that whole bottle, that $1,000 bottle, to get messed up. 90.4. It's good though. I mean, yeah.
So, let's score this turd, Phil. What are you ranking this beast today?
I like the nose. I'd say it's good. It's definitely good. It's worth MSRP. I'd probably say 7.1.
Again, delicate, smooth on the nose, on the palate. A nice, surprising finish that I wouldn't anticipate with this product. $150. It's a Van Winkle. It's one of the holy grail, great white buffaloes, right? Of the bourbon pursuit, right? And, you know, where we're at in our bourbon journey, I'd buy that. I'd buy a bottle, MSRP. Am I spending $1,000 on that? Absolutely not. I want backup bottle. I don't know who in their right fucking mind would have a backup bottle. I'm teasing, but it's good. I enjoy it. But today I'm prepared to give this a score of 7.1. I'm comfortable with that.
So, all things into consideration, and I think looking at this bottle, right? Let's say first off, the nose is fantastic. Now, you hear the Van Winkle, 12 year. You're excited, right? We've tried a lot of bourbons down here, right? And I have this feeling that when you have one of these bottles with as rare as it is, as the MSRP of it is, I want it to blow me away. The nose definitely has done that. The palate is good. When you look at the rarity of, I would buy the bottle too, I'll leave with that. I would definitely buy one. But let's look at the reality of it too. You buy this bottle, how often are you going to take a pull off it? Like you're saying, right? You want to go home and have a couple drinks? Are you going to open the fucking Van Winkle to have a couple drinks, right? It's supposed to be a celebration bottle, something going on. I don't think it deserves the rarity of what it is. I'll say that. 150, sure, I could see that price point being what it is, but have I had bottles that had just as good noses, better palates for cheaper? Yes. So ultimately, I'll go a little bit lower. I'll give it a 7.0. And thank you, Phil, for sharing this with us.
Oh yeah.
So
we're all finished.
You did. So you've heard it here first. Let us know in the comments below. What do you think of the Van Winkle Lot B 12 year? Is it worth the MSRP? Is it worth the secondary price? For we bunch of dipshits don't know what we're talking about. We like hearing that too. Until next time, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.